What if one hire can make you more efficient, more profitable, and actually give you your life back? I'm not talking about some unicorn, some marketing guru, or some high-powered COO. I'm talking about something most founders overlook: an executive assistant. We've seen entrepreneurs add hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars to their bottom line, not by doing more, but by doing less. I'm going to share real stories of how 4 leaders made over $44 million after making one key hire, so you can learn to do the same. I'm Trisha Shortino, the CEO of Belay. We've helped thousands of business owners find the missing piece that finally unlocked growth: a rock-solid executive assistant. Not someone who just checks boxes, someone who filters decisions, protects your time, and gives you the space to lead instead of react. Here are 4 real examples: different industries, different stages, same result. More revenue, less chaos, better life. 1. The coach who gained $100,000 in annual revenue. Steve Perkins runs Greenhouse Coaching. Like a lot of founders, he kept telling himself, "I'll build systems eventually." Then he hired a Belay VA, and suddenly those systems weren't just built, they were generating real revenue. Their Belay VA, Robin, didn't just check boxes, she helped Steve get out of the weeds and back into his zone of genius. What makes her and other Belay assistants like her special is that she brings consistency, proactivity, and trust. No micromanaging, no babysitting. She's a partner who handles the details with excellence so Steve can scale Greenhouse Coaching without losing momentum or his sanity. That kind of freedom doesn't come from hiring help, it comes from delegating to the right person. That's what we do best. 2. The nonprofit leader who tripled their budget. When Mike Menina started with Belay, his organization's operating budget was $300,000. 3 years later, it's nearly $1 million. They've tripled their team, expanded globally, and built serious traction. At some point, growth means even more to delegate beyond one EA. The team needs the same support, or your EA needs support because she's run out of time. We have found if multiple leaders need support, each leader having a fractional EA versus sharing one is even more effective. Why? Different work ethics, different personalities, different expectations, different habits. Consider, instead of 2 VAs reporting to you, that your EA has an EA. I did this myself. 3. The exec who landed $200,000 in new funding. Charles Wooden was already a strong leader, but he was buried in tasks that kept him from the big picture. When he brought on Sapphire, his Belay VA, she took control of the details and cleared the runway. His biggest win? Letting go so he could level up. You'd be surprised what can be delegated to help grow your business. A VA can take on the repeatable, time-consuming tasks that keep your donor pipeline healthy, your outreach consistent, and your events running smoothly. Here are 7 ways a VA can provide powerful support to your fundraising efforts: donor research and prospecting, sponsorship packet creation, CRM management, email outreach and follow-up, coordination, event and fundraising campaign support, sponsorship and grant collateral prep, social media promotion and support. 4. The nonprofit strategist who raised $43 million. Now this is a big one. Caitlin Brazel led a record-breaking year with the help from Jane, her Belay assistant. With someone she trusted managing the details, Caitlin stayed focused on relationships, leadership, and strategy. This is a huge outcome. When you look at something like $43 million as a result, what does that really represent? Not just in terms of numbers, but in terms of what it makes possible. I'm incredibly proud. That $43 million didn't happen by accident. It happened because a leader had the right support. At Belay, we don't do average, we do exceptional. Jane isn't just a VA, she's a force multiplier. She created the space for that leader to stay focused, calm, and strategic. This is what we're talking about: real impact, real results, and world-class support that helps leaders do their most important work. That's the power of Belay. That's over $44 million in combined wins made possible by one key hire. And these aren't exceptions, they're proof. One hire, real results. You don't need to overhaul your business, you just need to stop doing everything yourself. Each of these entrepreneurs made one key decision. They hired an executive assistant and let go of the tasks dragging them down. Download Delegate to Elevate, our free guide that shows you exactly what to hand off first. If you want results like these, you have to create space to lead. If you've ever said, "I know I need help, I just don't know what to hand off," this is for you. Delegate to Elevate breaks it down step by step. Download it here free.